Hello, I'm in downtown Bardstown right now. Today we're going to feature a lot of food. When I say we had probably over 45,000 calories, that is a true statement. But then we've also had some amazing whiskey. This is for you to enjoy Bardstown during the Christmas season.
When people say that most small towns don't have a great local food scene, that is not the case in Bardstown. To start off our day, we went to Mammy's. This is like a Cracker Barrel on steroids in this small town. The most unique thing about this restaurant is their menu is on a newspaper. Now let's talk about their food. This breakfast meal could fill you up for the whole day.
Just to pre-warn you, there's a lot of food in this video. I only take 1 to 2 bites of every meal. I didn't eat all of these meals, just in case you were judging me. I am in downtown Bardstown here at Mammy's, and we are about to indulge in this Cinnabon pancake. Look at this thing. It's like 12 inches in diameter. It's covered in a cinnamon sugar on top, and the butter just literally drizzles everywhere. Look at that. That looks amazing. Then we have a delicious looking eggs Benedict and a hot brown. Super excited. Let's dive in. This pancake is thick. It looks fluffy. Look at that. That's the thickness of that pancake. It's like going to the mall with your family and experiencing a Cinnabon, but with a pancake. Now let's try the eggs Benedict. Ah, there we go. Get that egg spread throughout. All right. The saltiness with the egg and then the yolk with the bread. That is a great way to start the morning. This is the breakfast hot brown. It has eggs, bacon, tomato, meat. Oh yeah. It's a 4-cheese blend. You can taste the cheese, the saltiness of the bacon. If you're looking for a meat-filled experience, this is the meal for you. Afterwards, we walked around downtown Bardstown looking for a great cup of coffee. We found that great cup of coffee at Fresh near the downtown square. I got a seasonal flavored chai and it was nice and warm on that 19-degree day that we were filming. Well, if you're still hungry after Mammy's, you may have done it wrong. But if you're looking for another great option for breakfast or just to get a cup of coffee, this is a great local coffee shop. And in front of me for this tasting, I have a cinnamon roll, a bourbon drizzle on top, and it's covered in pecans, and I also have their magic bar. So let's dive in. When you come here to Fresh, make sure to double heat the cinnamon roll so you truly get to experience all the flavors of the dough and the cinnamon. Now let's give a bite to the magic bar. You love chocolate and coconut with a little graham cracker crust, that is a great option for you. Just like every other coffee shop in the world, they have seasonal coffees and then they have fan favorites. Currently, I'm drinking the butter pecan hazelnut chai. It is a delicious coffee on this cold day in December.
After hanging out at Fresh for a little while, we made our way over to Heaven Hill. We had a tour of the campus and learned the history of the distillery. After that, I had an opportunity for a bourbon tasting. I'm about to partake in the whiskey connoisseur tasting. Josh is back with us. He's going to walk me through the different whiskeys that I'm about to experience.
We are going to taste 4 bourbons. One of those is a finished bourbon, and then 1 rye whiskey as well. So the Toasted Barrel is the first one we got to try there.
I love that Kentucky hug. It's good. It tastes like a marshmallow on the back end with like a small hint of chocolate.
So this next one is our Heaven Hill Select Stock. And what this is our regular mash bill, so the same as Elijah Craig, 7 to 12 years old, batched together, then put into brandy barrels and sat there for 4 years.
Initially, the smell I have is vanilla. Oh, that's smooth. Wow. Yeah, you can taste the brandy.
It's our rye whiskey, but it's like an entry-level rye because there is still a lot of corn in there, so it's a little bit more mellow.
It's very deep in the spice. Like, it reminds me of like a distorted gingerbread cookie.
I like that. So going back to the Elijah Craig line, so this is our barrel proof. It's 11-year-old, 2 months. It's 130.6 proof.
Yeah,
I definitely like the toasted a little bit more. My palate's like straight whiskey now.
All right, last one. So this is our Heritage Collection. This was aged 18 years at our Bernheim facility.
Oh, that's delicious.
Comes in at 120 proof.
Wow. That is fantastic whiskey.
We heard that the menu of the restaurant on property was curated by a local chef, so of course we had to check it out. The restaurant is called Five Brothers Bar and Kitchen. This place was definitely the highlight of our culinary journey through Bardstown. We started off with a few different appetizers. We had deviled eggs, the trio of spreads, and pimento cheese balls. Look at this amazing spread of appetizers. I'm a sucker for all three of these things. Let's have a pimento cheese ball. My favorite pimento cheese balls in all of Middle Tennessee, I know we're in Kentucky, is Gray's in downtown Franklin. So let's see if these compare. Yep, they compare. All right, the trio of spreads. This is a beautiful looking plate. These are lavash chips. Then you have three different spreads. You have the pimento cheese, the salmon, and the Benedictine. Let's go ahead and try the salmon. Has some capers in it. Super excited. The chip is salty, but it blends really well with the freshness of the salmon, and then the caper has that nice little bite in it. Now let's try a deviled egg. This plate of deviled eggs is super cute. It comes with a little shaker of paprika. Bacon and deviled eggs is one of my favorite combinations. My wife made deviled eggs right before Thanksgiving. I probably ate 20 in one day, so I'm not ashamed. The mustard is not too overwhelming. The paprika adds a nice little spice texture to it. The bacon with the saltiness blends perfectly well with the eggs. These are some great appetizers. And guess what? You can wash it down with a cocktail as well. This is the original Old Fashioned. That's a nice smoky flavor with that Old Fashioned. Now let's get into the entrees. We had an open-faced Reuben sandwich, a smash burger, and a strawberry spinach salad. This salad was one of my favorite things from the entire day. So this is the open-faced Reuben. Super excited about this. The French fries are amazing. Yes, I sampled them before we filmed. So let's just get into this open-faced Reuben. Cheers. Immediately you're hit with that Swiss cheese, and then the sauerkraut comes in and packs that punch, but then the meat of the Reuben. It is a fantastic blend mixed with that rye bread. This is a great option. This is a beautiful looking smash burger, and I found out that all the bacon that they use here at the restaurant is actually duck bacon. So it's a little bit saltier than what you can expect from a ham bacon, but it's cured to perfection. So let's try it. It's a classic American burger, but it adds a uniqueness with that duck bacon. Another great lunch option. Also, indulge yourself on these French fries. We saved the lightest option for last. This is the strawberry spinach with a balsamic vinaigrette, goat cheese, red onions, and strawberries. This thing looks lovely and refreshing. So on those hot summer days here in Kentucky, you can have a great experience with a refreshing salad. It's one of those salads that remind me of a summertime lunch meal. This is a refreshing option for you. You thought we were done. Of course we had to try some dessert. We had the Elijah Bread's pudding made with a bourbon glaze. My personal favorite thing for the entire day was the Midway fried banana. The base of this dessert was a vanilla pudding, and it was freaking wonderful. This is the Elijah's Bread pudding, made with a bourbon glaze. This thing looks absolutely amazing. Look at this. Get close to this. Watch this. Whoa. Come on. Oh, yeah. Dip that in some of that cream. The orange zest mixed with the banana with the sweetness of the bread. That is an amazing dessert. Then I have a fried banana. It's been a long time since I've had a fried banana. Let's dive in. That is good. Both of these options are must-have desserts when you come here and eat at Five Brothers. This is already a ton of food for the day, but we are not done yet.
While shopping around downtown Bardstown, we went into Big Wally's Ice Cream and more. And yes, we had more. I overheard my videographer say that they had chili, and this is a combination I never had before, so I had to give it a try.
I'm at Wally's in Bardstown, and this place is known for their ice cream and chili. So let's give the chili a try. It's thick, it's meaty, there's a lot of beans. That thing left over would be fantastic. And a way to cool off your mouth with the chili, you can get a cute bowl of ice cream. This is the vanilla bean. That vanilla bean is fantastic. The intrusive thoughts just came in. Well, I may have just came up with the perfect winter meal. This is chili and ice cream. Look at that. The chili is melting the ice cream. It's getting liquefied. Oh, it broke. Exactly what I wanted. Some cone, some chili, some ice cream. Cheers. Not bad.
I thought it might be.
It's like sour cream and chili.
Yeah.
So it's like really hot and then like cold. Yeah, but sour cream is not sweet. But if you, yeah, exactly. Wow, that is a very unique experience. And then I still taste the spice of the chili on the top, but then my tongue is cold. Chili, ice cream. Super unique.
Oh, what?
I will go back to Bardstown, Kentucky to have this chili and ice cream experience again. To finish the afternoon, we stopped at the Talbott Tavern, which is the oldest restaurant in Kentucky.
To finish off your day here in Bardstown, you can come to Talbott Tavern. This is right in the downtown square. This is one of the oldest bars and restaurants. They opened in 1779. This is officially the oldest restaurant in the state of Kentucky.
They started off the meal with a few different apps, and then we tried some entrees as well.
So here are some of the appetizers that you can find here. These are fried banana peppers with a ranch, and it looks like a comeback sauce. Fried green tomatoes. This is a meatball with their homemade bourbon barbecue sauce. Let's try it. The bourbon is really sweet with the blend of the meat. It is a great homemade barbecue sauce. They have a soup plate, tomato bisque. It has a nice blend of spices mixed with the cream. It's a really good soup and it'll go really well with a grilled cheese. All right, then you have their beef stew. It's hot on this cold 19-degree day in Bardstown, Kentucky. The broth is really salty, but then balances out with the gentle hint of the carrot. Loaded potato soup. This is a pork ribeye. Let's dive in. The sauce is very sweet, and the mango blends really, really well with the pork. These are the Lincoln Bourbon Barbecue ribs. And guess what? Abraham Lincoln grew up down the road, so it would represent him well. This wonderful smelling dish is the crusted walnut chicken. I have collard greens and some rice. I'm just gonna focus on the meat though. I love the glisten on top of it. It's a bourbon glaze on top. Cheers. It's nutty. It has sweetness from the bourbon. The crust is a lot different than what you would expect from a fried chicken because it's very chewy. But overall, that is a delicious piece of chicken. Out of the entrees we've tried, the walnut chicken is my favorite.
We truly ate our way through Bardstown, Kentucky. Let me know in the comments which meal you would get first. Also, make sure to give us a follow and book your experience to Bardstown.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. We officially ate our way through Bardstown. I have no idea how we consumed all of that food in one day. It was a lot. And yes, I have been trying to burn off all of those calories by doing some push-ups and whatnot. But you can check out another playlist right here. This is our featured restaurant playlist. So thank you for exploring with us. I'm Stuart Deming of XPLR.NASH.